It's my last chance to get a perfect score on a quiz about the book of Psalms from Test Your Bible Knowledge. This quiz from Carl Shoup's book Test Your Bible Knowledge should be based entirely on the book of Psalms. These last few chapters from Psalms provide advice for times of distress and words of comfort that remind us that we are important to God and that He took great care in forming each one of us. Now, this is my sixth and final quiz wholly based on the book of Psalms. 10 multiple choice questions are coming up, each with 4 answer choices and a reference from the Bible for additional study. Okay, I am ready to test my Bible knowledge, and I'll start with question number 601. Quote, "Sharp arrows of the mighty with coals of juniper," unquote, shall be the penalty for A, lustful eyes, B, a grasping hand, C, a deceitful tongue, or D, arrogant elbows. Okay, some of those are kind of clever, like arrogant elbows. I don't know what that would be, but I am going to go right for letter C as my answer, a deceitful tongue. 602. Quote, "As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are," and then we have to finish the quote, A, water courses of the Negeb, B, mountains about Jerusalem, C, enemies at the gate, or D, children of the youth. All right, I'm not too sure about which one of these is going to be the correct answer, so let me go through this again. It is one of those questions where you have to finish the quote. Let's see, it says, "As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are," I'm going to get rid of A, that doesn't really even make sense, and B, I'm going to get rid of that one too. I think that the answer is D, children of the youth. So for 602, I'm going to go with D. Question number 603. Quote, "It is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard," unquote, when A, brethren dwell in unity, B, tribes dwell in unity, C, nations dwell in unity, or D, the insolent are laid low. I'm going to get rid of D again. I don't think that's the answer. So it'll be between A, B, and C, either brethren, tribes, or nations. And I'm going to pick letter A as my answer. Brethren dwell in unity for 603. 604. The king of Bashan was A, Ag, B, Egg, C, Ig, or D, Og. And I'm going to go right for D, Og, and that's OG. Letter D for 604. 605. It's one where we have to finish the quote. It starts, quote, "By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, yea, we, A, wept, B, cried, C, lamented, or D, grieved." And I'm going to pick letter A as my answer here, wept, for 605. Question number 606. The psalmist is bitter in the 137th Psalm because the captors of the Israelites, A, refused to let them sing the songs of Zion, B, themselves sang the songs of Zion, C, compelled them to sing a song of Zion, or D, were not aware of the songs of Zion. For this one, letter C is going to be my answer, compelled them to sing a song of Zion. 607, it starts out with a quote, "Happy shall he be," unquote, says the psalmist, "who takes your little ones and A, dashes them against the stones, B, raises them in the faith of Israel, C, sends them into exile, or D, sells them as slaves." I know this one for sure. It is definitely letter A. I remember this in the Bible. Dashes them against the stones, the letter A. 608. The 139th Psalm is in praise of God's A, omnipotence, B, omniscience, C, omnipresence, or D, omnifariousness. Letter D is not the correct answer here. It is letter C, omnipresence, for 608. 609. Let the righteous smite me, and this is a quote, and then we have to finish the quote. It shall be A, a kindness, B, an outrage, C, a reproach, or D, a sorrow. I think the answer here is letter A, a kindness. Let the righteous smite me, it shall be a kindness. Yes, I'm going to choose letter A as my answer for 609. Alright, 610, and it's the final question in this set of 10. In the 144th Psalm, David requests that there may be as, quote, cornerstones polished after the similitude of a palace, our A sons, B daughters, C brothers, or D parents. It is not C or D. It will be between A and B, and I'm going to choose B, daughters, for the answer for 610. Okay, that is the end of that set of 10, so off to the answers to see which ones I was able to answer correctly. So I'm going to go to the back of the book where the answers are waiting for me, and we'll start with question number 601, and the correct answer there is C, and I put down C. It was a quote, "Sharp arrows of the mighty with coals of juniper shall be the penalty for," correct answer, C, a deceitful tongue. 602 is the next one, and the correct answer there is D, and I put down D. It was a quote, and then you had to finish the quote, "As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are," letter D, "children of the youth," for 602. 603, and the correct answer there, letter A, and I put down letter A. It was another quote, "It is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard when," and letter A, "brethren dwell in unity." Okay, good job. 604. The correct answer there is letter D. That one was the one, the king of Bashan was letter D, Og, OG. Alright, moving on to 605. The question or the quote where you had to finish the quote, "By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, yea, we," and I picked letter A, wept, and that is the correct answer, letter A. 606 is the next one. For that one, I put down letter C, and that is the correct answer, letter C. The psalmist is bitter in the 137th Psalm because the captors of the Israelites, correct answer, letter C, compelled them to sing a song of Zion. Okay, the next one is 607. Starts out with a quote, "Happy shall he be," says the psalmist, "who takes your little ones," and I said letter A, and that is the correct answer, "dashes them against the stones." Okay, 608 is the next one, and the correct answer here is letter B, and I put down letter C. The question was the 139th Psalm is in praise of God's, and I thought it was omnipresence, but actually it's omniscience. So all-knowing is the correct answer for 608. 609 is the next one, and it was the beginning of a quote, and I had to provide the ending. Quote, "Let the righteous smite me, it shall be," and I put down letter A, a kindness, and the correct answer for that is letter A. So I was able to get that one right. 609, correct answer, A. 610, the last one. In the 144th Psalm, David requests that there may be as, quote, "cornerstones polished after the similitude of a palace," unquote, our, and I put down letter B as the correct answer, daughters, and the answer is letter B, daughters. Okay, not too bad. I missed one. I was really hoping to get a perfect score on this last quiz from the Book of Psalms, but it didn't happen, so I'll take the 90%. And the next quiz, it'll wrap up the Book of Psalms. I think there are only 2 or 3 questions from the Book of Psalms, and then we go right into the Book of Proverbs. And I've read that book many times, and I'm hoping to do well on the next few quizzes that are based on that book. We'll have to see what happens.